Hey, I have a question for you. When was the last time you sold a copy of your book? If you're still thinking about it, that's been way, way too long. Now, let me ask you another question. What would selling 10 copies a day of your book do for you and your family and your life? A lot, right? Well, today we're gonna talk about that because I have a solution. If you're an author, listen, I got something for you. Welcome, my name is Catherine Storing, and that's convenient because that's the name of my channel. And here we talk all about how you leverage your expertise, all the things you know how to do, how do you sell them online so you can change your life and the lives of the people you have been called to serve. Make sense? I have videos every single Wednesday, so make sure that you subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, let's get right into it. I have a lot of numbers, so I'll be looking down on my screen because I want to make sure that I get this down, okay? I will also share my screen so you can follow along, but let me just break this down for you, okay? Let's say that your book sells for $10. And I hope it doesn't, okay? My book sells for $27, okay? But for this exercise, we're gonna use that number and you'll see why, okay? Let's say your book sells for $10 and you get to, somehow, before you even work with me, you get to sell 10 copies a day, okay? If you do that every day for 30 days, that means $3,000 in your pockets. I don't know about you, but that would be pretty awesome. But let's just say that on top of that, you also give them a chance to buy a package. They buy the audiobook, the ebook, and the workbook if you have one, and you let them have it for $47, which, by the way, it's a pretty sweet deal. I will probably do it for $67. But that's just me. If you do that, and out of those 300 people, only 40% of them get them, which is about 120 people, that means that you're adding $5,640 into your pockets. I don't know about you, but that just sounds pretty amazing to me. Okay, but wait, there's more. What if you also give another 40% of those people, so 12 people, the chance to buy your course? If you have an intro course, which I do for Teach You Easy, and I sell that for $697 because I really want to help the people, and 12 of those say yes, that means that you're adding, another $8,364. Amazing, right? Amazing. So I want to break that down. I'm going to share this image because I really don't want you to miss it, because I was talking to, I was so excited that last night I had to share this on Facebook, and I asked a couple of the people that were on, and I asked them, hey, do you have a book? How much do you sell your book for? And they were generous enough and they shared with me how much the books were for. So some people had it for $20, $25. Some people had it for really, really inexpensive, like $10, $8, $12, and $15. So I ran the numbers for them and they were blown away. But I didn't give them the second part that I just gave you, okay? I am gonna give you the screenshot so you know what I'm talking about. But when I ran the numbers for the first person that had a book for $20, and she sold 10 books a day, that's $6,000. If she were to create another system for the second book that sells for $25, then that will add up another $7,500. If we add that up, that's $13,500. But let's say that she's not able to implement everything I teach her. It takes her a long time for whatever reason, and she only gets to make 40% of that. That's still $5,400 a month. Amazing, right? And don't worry, I'm gonna be breaking down all the numbers, how much it takes to make this and sell it, and buying the books and printing. I have figured all that out. But for right now, $5,400 is not bad, okay? If she were to do that for the 2 books, but that's just that for those books, okay? Then I asked the person that has one of the books for $10, okay? And then she will be bringing the same example, $3,000. And adding up everything is to $17,000, right? But then the person that has 3 books for $15 each, okay? They also have the same example, of the first person, the 13,500, and then if they only get 40%, it's $5,400. This is the example that I want to give you that I kind of ran down really quickly because I love numbers and I get really excited. What we're talking about is the free book plus shipping. We know people like Russell Brunson. He has made this very, very popular. I love ClickFunnels. I love him. He's amazing. And I began to think, how can I incorporate Teach You Easy for my authors and help them sell more copies and not have to be online harassing people, telling them, buy my book, which is so annoying. And I tell them all the time, and I'm telling you as well, please don't tell people buy my book, because it's the worst, it's the pits. Please don't do that, okay? So, but how do you sell it? Because I know it's hard. I'm an author myself, and if you don't have people actively talking about it and you posting all the time and being kind of obnoxious about it, it's hard to sell 10 books a day, especially when you're shy or you really don't want to be tooting your own horn and bothering people, okay? That's what I find myself most of the time. So I have this amazing resource and amazing challenge that I'm putting together, and I'm excited because one of the things that you won't have to do is be telling people about it or being on camera all the time, because maybe you don't like video, maybe you're not excited like me about getting on camera and teaching what you know. Maybe you want to do something else, but you still have to show your face. You still have to have video presence. That's a bonus inside the challenge. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So here is the screenshot that I was telling you about. If you do free book plus shipping for $10 and you get 10 people to buy that for 30 days, that's $3,000. And then you add the package, the audiobook, the ebook, and the workbook for $47, and 120 people buy it, that's $5,600. And then you have the program, the Teach You Easy program for beginners at $697, and 12 of those people buy it, that's $8,300. You add that up, that's $17,000. Now, of course, you have to keep into account the books and the mailing supplies, which we break everything down. Don't worry, I'm a numbers girl, and I have outsourced all kinds of things, so you don't even have to freak it out. So many things, and the numbers, I'm giving you the spreadsheets so you can keep track of everything, so you know exactly how much money you're making. Now, let me ask you a question. Would your life change if you were making $17,000 a month? Okay, how amazing would your life be? And maybe you were not making the 17,000, but you're making 40% of that. That's still $6,800 a month that I'm guessing you're not making today. And on top of that, they are people that don't know about you and your book, your story, the amazing things that you know how to do, that you wrote down, that it was so hard for you to do, and your book is just sitting there collecting dust. I was like, I'm not okay with that. I need to figure out, how do I help the people, especially in this situation, the way the world is right now. And that's why the Sell 10 Books a Day challenge is 2 weeks where you're gonna be able to look over my shoulder, watch me put this together step by step with the resources and templates, because I'm about, going fast, as you can tell, and I love helping people. So what if I teach you what I'm doing, but then give you the templates, so all you have to do is change the names, change the pictures, change the story, and it's good to go. And I give you the list of the things you need to get, hold your hand along the way. You get to hang out with some amazing authors like yourself. Listen, it's a no-brainer, okay? The challenge, it's only $97 this time around. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep it that way, but I'm telling you, if you have been wanting to get people to find your book, to buy it, and help them even in a bigger way by showing them all the resources that you have and the things that you're able to do, then my friend, the Sell 10 Books a Day challenge is for you. There's a button right at the bottom. All you have to do is click it and get on, because it's gonna be amazing. Thebomb.com. I'm so excited, as you could tell, because I know this is life-changing money. This is something that is not only gonna change your life, but it's also gonna change the lives of the people you have been called to serve. So the resources, the software, the templates, the email swaps, everything I figured out, everything is worked out. All you gotta do is say, girl, I need to sell 10 books a day. I need me to get some of that money, okay? If that's you, click on the button below, and I'll see you inside the Sell 10 Books a Day challenge. I'm excited because next week, make sure that you subscribe and you turn on notifications, because next week I'm gonna be teaching you about why did I create the book, the ebook, the audiobook, and now I have the workbook. It's been updated. I'm so excited about that. And I have the intro course, and I also have the advanced course, and it's all about Teach Your Easy. Why did I do that? Well, because in about 2017, I learned from Brendan Bouchard, and he calls it the grid at the time. At least that's what I wrote down in my notes. And then about a year later, Russell Brunson started talking about, or I learned about, a value ladder, where you're gonna take your client from point A all the way to point Z. And I call it a progress ladder, where you wanna take them, and you wanna be very strategic about that. You don't wanna miss that video next week. It's gonna be thebomb.com. I'm gonna break it down. It's gonna be amazing. So subscribe, turn on notifications. Let me know in the comments, how will your life change? Okay, this is the question. What will you do once you're selling 10 books a day? Let me know, because I cannot wait to see you, the amazing stuff that you'll be doing. I love you. I am literally rooting for you. And you best believe I'm gonna see you super duper soon.